Well, a little bit of bad news. I had someone run into the back of my Firebird while I was getting a coffee at my favourite place. They have a drive-through, and unfortunately, as I took my coffee and drove off and went to turn left, I had to stop for another car, and the person coming in behind me to the window took their eyes off, and they hit the back end of my Firebird. So in 38 years, this girl has never been hit. That's the bad news. The good news is they only managed to hit the actual spoiler on the back, and that is the total extent of the damage right there. Okay, so I thought, oh no. I rang up about getting a replacement. I can get one. At the moment, I thought I'm just going to throw it together and fix it. Now, how am I going to do this? If you guys have seen my videos before, you know that I'm a huge fan of using heat beads. What are heat beads? If you haven't seen a heat beads, you buy at any kind of electronics shop. The beads that you put into 3D printers and they melt. I don't have a 3D printer, but I do have the beads, and I use hot water. I melt the water. I put the beads into the water. They melt very quick, and then I shape them. So what I did was I took this particular mold of this section, and I just shaped it, and now it will go over the top of this section like that. And as you can see, it covers that whole piece. Now, you're saying that looks dreadful. Of course it does, because that's not actually what's going to fix it. What's going to fix it is when we turn it over and we look on the inside, we have a perfect mold inside there to pour in some fiberglass or silicon or anything else like that. Whatever you want, not silicon. That's stupid. What am I saying that for? I need another coffee. My friend's going to get me one. So yeah. So what we're going to do is, all I do is I pop that on there. I will just fix that in place temporarily. And then I'm going to pour some stuff in there to fill it up. And the good thing is, when I pull this stuff back off, we will have a perfect mold, because we've taken a match from a section that's right next to it. And all we're going to do is pour it in. We're going to make some maybe fiberglass or body filter. Anyone got any ideas, please let me know what you recommend. But this is a temporary thing. I'm going to get another fin. I'm just saying, I don't like how it looks on my car until I can afford another one. So, and by the way, the cars look terrible without the fin on the back. They look like a hunchback. It's just weird. They kind of like slope down in the wrong way. If you ever see some of those Pontiacs that came without the fin on the back, they just don't look good. But I got to do something about that, because it just bothers me. There we go, guys. So once again, these are the heat beads. They get in any electronics shop. They're about, in Australia, they're $10 a bag. And you just pop them in hot water, let them melt. Find an area that's in good shape. Literally just cast your mold. When you pull it straight off, the inside will be dead smooth, exactly the way you want it. We're going to then place it back to where we want it, temporarily affix it. Got a little crack here I've got to fix, but that won't be a problem for a bit of body filler. And as I said, the good thing is, look what you got. A perfect mold to pour into. There we go. And when that's set and you pull that straight off, what you'll end up with is almost a perfect replicant of what it was, nice and strong. Give it a bit of a sand and a little bit of paint, and it's going to get me by for a while. There we go. Heat beads to the rescue.